Before we crack on with speeches and food and stuff like that, in a few minutes' time, we're going to introduce Kelly and Iain into the room. And when I do that, normally I would ask people to stand up and obviously make a huge amount of noise. But I think in here we're just going to be a little bit pushed for space if you stand up. So instead, I'm going to do something a little bit different. On your table in front of you, you'll find you've got napkins. Do you want to pick your napkins up and shake them out? Look, some of you have cottoned on already. So when I introduce them into the room, could you make a huge amount of noise and wave them up in the air? Do you want to practice? Yeah? Okay. I think you can go a little bit louder than that though, can't you? Come on, again. Yes, definitely loud enough there. Well, Kelly and Iain had worked together for about a year and they'd been on several nights out together with colleagues. Iain had fancied Kelly for quite a while, but didn't think she felt the same, thinking that she was just very friendly. But towards the end of one fairly drunken night at Gotham Town, Iain had that doubt firmly removed when, in Ian's words, Kelly pounced on him. Kelly claims that she was just as surprised as him and it was very out of character for her. I'm not sure if we believe that, but there you go. Iain, meanwhile, just had a very silly grin on his face, a little bit like today. He says he'd just been kissed by the hottest girl in the bar. Their first date was a spur-of-the-moment one, and they went for a meal at Anissa's All-You-Can-Eat Indian. Now, Iain would be the first to admit that he's a lightweight when it comes to spices, and he was outclassed by Kelly's ability to eat the hottest dishes, whilst he was trying to swallow his hiccups after only having the boona. Kelly's greatest memory of this traditional Indian restaurant is that there was only one French fancy left, and she made a beeline straight for it. Now, Iain also loves French fancies, and he played his sympathy card, explaining to Kelly just how much he liked them. And Kelly, being the sensitive soul that she is, offered the fancy to Iain, looked him straight in the eyes, and then ate the whole thing. And she remembers thinking that if she got a second date after that, then he must be the one. Now, many of their early dates were to places like York and Blackpool, and they were soon spending every spare moment with each other. The following summer, they moved in together. And they also had an amazing holiday in Mexico, where they had time to chill out around the pool and on the beach, but also have adventures such as zip sliding through the jungle and a cruise on board a pirate ship. Now, Iain loved that, but Kelly, not so much. She discovered she's not a sailor, and immediately after leaving dry land, she turned a very distinctive shade of green. They share a lot of interests, mainly involving food. They're also both very competitive and spent a lot of their first year competing at pool, bowling, air hockey, and any other activity they could play against each other. And Kelly has also introduced Iain to a special type of food. It's called the Chinese takeaway sandwich. Some of you know this, don't you? Basically, you pile your whole takeaway onto a slice of buttered bread, put another slice on the top, and then eat it. One day, after a really rubbish day at work, Kelly decided she wanted to go to the gym. Well, she didn't want to go to the gym, and she never wants to go to the gym. But she thought a workout might make her feel a little bit better. Iain suggested a walk along the coast instead, but she wanted the gym. So Iain upped his offer to a walk along the coast and a meal. So of course Kelly caved, and they went for an Italian. And that was the night that Iain proposed. And Kelly jokes that the only reason he proposed that night was because he realised she was the one when Kelly ordered his favourite pizza. Since then, they've spent this last year saving for the wedding, trying to eat healthily and get into shape. But what this actually means is that over their weekly Saturday night takeaway, they talk about starting the gym at 6:30 on Monday morning. Come Monday morning, they try and talk each other out of a 6:30 start. And the most popular phrase tends to be, well, we'll go tomorrow instead. But here we are on the day itself. They didn't put it off until tomorrow, and they do both look great. So now, friends and family, it's time to welcome our hosts for the day. Please make some noise for Kelly and Iain, the new Mr. and Mrs. Love You.